Hello, my crackerjacks. Welcome to my crackerjack box. Kiki here, coming at you with another Kiki's Keeping It Real. Oh yeah, that's how I roll on this channel. If you are a brand new crackerjack, much love. If you are a returning crackerjack, much love. We love everybody here. If you are brand new, if you could hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell to all. I'm a Hot Mess Express. You never know when I'm going to drop a video. You can give my videos a little love. I'd appreciate that as well. So, I have a crackerjack box, and inside that crackerjack box are names of crackerjacks. Do you want to get into that box? Do you know what the people in that box get? A chance at getting a goodie bag. Once a month, I send a lucky crackerjack a goodie bag, and next month it could be you. What do you have to do? You have to send me your name, your address, your email, and your birthday to kikiscrackerjackbox@gmail.com, or you can head on over to Instagram, slide in my DMs, Kiki's Crackerjack Box, and leave that same information. So, what am I keeping it real about? Okay, well, if you've been living on a cloud or under a rock, or you don't watch a lot of YouTube or beauty people or whatever, there's lots of reasons. You may not know that there has been some controversy surrounding a certain TikToker named Michaela who used a certain mascara by L'Oreal, and in doing so failed to disclose it was an ad, and then two, added some fake eyelashes to enhance the product. Now, I thought of all kinds of ways I was going to go about doing this video. At first, I thought, and it kind of would have been funny, but then I thought it would take the seriousness away from it. To do like one of my spooky stories and start off that I had a spooky story, an urban legend, and talk about the video with the mascara and the wispy fake lashes. But I thought, even though that would be funny to me and probably to my audience here, I thought it would take away from the seriousness of what has happened. Now, if you're new to YouTube, you don't know that there's been quite a few issues in the beauty industry. They're not the only ones, but those are the ones that are familiar to me, with Jeffree Star and Manny MUA and Laura Lee and James Charles. I mean, the list goes on. Jaclyn Hill, you know. Okay. And a lot of them were in different controversies and drama over he said, she said, and, blah, 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 whatever. And they're drama, okay? And there's drama channels that you can go and look that stuff up. I don't really want to get too much into that. But one of the things that I find daunting and disheartening is the shadiness, the deceptiveness, and the anything for a buck mentality that has become mainstream with influencers, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, And a lot of people have been talking about this, obviously, and I went out to look because I wanted to check out what this mascara was, and it's sold out everywhere. Like, it's sold out everywhere. And now if you buy it, like, even on Prime, you're not going to get it till, like, the end of February, beginning of March. Anyway. So, yay, L'Oreal, they made some coin on that. But they did that based on a review by a TikToker named Michaela who has like millions of viewers, okay? Now, I didn't even really pay much attention to Michaela until this really happened. I've seen some of her stuff on Glamlight, like her palettes and different stuff like that, and I thought they looked great. And I've seen just a few different things. One of the things that I really was impressed with were her makeup skills, obviously. But that's neither here nor there. I have been watching a lot of Rob Beauty Christie. I believe that's... I will link the video I'm talking about in my description box. But she was talking a lot in this video about how it's not just makeup, okay? And I have to agree. Now, for myself, I have to tell you that the only video I have up that includes a review based on something I was given for free would be the video I did with the pretty box. Remember the pretty blue box that had the silver heart in it? It was right around the holidays. And I tried to let everybody know that that was something I was sent free for review and give my honest opinion about it. And that's what I have been doing since I started my channel, trying to be honest about my feelings on things, my reviews of stuff, you know, just whatever. And like when I've done product reviews or movie reviews or whatever in the past, I put on the bottom, not sponsored, because it's just my personal review. Like this tracker, for example, this fitness tracker, nobody sent it to me. I just happened to buy it. I liked it. I thought there were people out there in my audience that might like it. So I wanted to tell you my real feelings on it. And if you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. I don't get anything either way. So it doesn't, you know, I have no reason to lie about it. Well, back to what I'm sorry, I digress. Anyway, so the problem that we have here is there is the FTC. Now, the FTC is there to protect the consumer. And they have guidelines that influencers, people that do commercials, all these things where you affect a person's decision to buy or use or whatever is based on your review because they trust your opinion based on your reputation, okay? Now, if you are honest, then you're following the FTC guidelines. That means you're putting in your review, you know, free for review, #ad. I was sponsored. I got some money, or I got this free, or whatever. There's certain guidelines that you have to follow, and I'm not going to get into those exactly, because you can go and find those. Actually, Rob Beauty Christie, she's going to tell you in the video that I link. But anyway, that is there to protect the consumer, to protect them from deceptive marketing tactics, okay? Now, Michaela was doing this mascara, you know, review. And the thing is she doesn't have a ton of lashes, which is why she wears a lot of false lashes, which is fine. I wear false lashes. I like them. But when you watch her put on her mascara, and it looks fine. It looks good. Is it jaw-dropping? Maybe not for someone who wants the false lash look. But it's good. It looks fine. But the thing is that then she has to muddy the waters. She goes off and swishes, and then all of a sudden we've got a second coat and more lashes. Now, one thing that a mascara is not going to do is give you more lashes. It may enhance, it may volumize, it may lengthen or whatever, but it's only going to do that to the singular lashes that you have. And she had more lashes. It's just not possible. It's not physically possible. So I guess I'm supposed to say allegedly on all this, but to me, it appears, in my opinion, to be more lashes. So, why is this important? I want to go and give you some background that if you haven't been watching me for a while, you may not know. I used to belong to a MLM that sold makeup. Now, I liked the makeup at the time. I was newly into makeup as far as, brands and stuff like that. And I was at a point in my life where I was having a hard time, and I got sucked into the whole MLM BS, which is, have your own business and blah, 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 which is all a load of crap, by the way. But I didn't realize that when I was trying to do my videos and, have a cause and help my friends out and, people that like me are disabled or who don't have the ability to have a job because of pain or aches or whatever the disability is. And I didn't realize the tactics until I started to really think about what was happening, and they slap you in the face, basically. I got slapped in the face with a 2x4, and when my eyes were open, I was like, I'm done. So here's the thing. One of the tactics, and originally when this was happening, I was sucked in the vortex, so I didn't realize that what I was doing, that there was anything wrong with it, because I thought I was doing a good thing. Every month, we would get these monthly specials or bundle deals or whatever. And they would look like really good value, right? And so we were told in training under our leader that you need to create a sense of urgency. In order for these customers and followers or whatever to want to buy it, they're going to want to see that you're super excited, that they're, flying off the shelves, so to speak, and so forth. And so at first I did that. Like I was like, okay, I'm going to have this, Facebook group thing going on, and I'm going to do all these deals on stuff. And like I said, there's a lot into it, and I don't really want to go into all that much of it. But what I can say is the main thing that opened my eyes and caused me to leave the MLM was my leader kept saying things like, tell them that you have 2 bundles left and that you're giving them a deal and just blah, blah, blah. And the problem with that was I may have had 2 bundles left in my possession or not even, but I knew it was a lie. It was like I was telling people, okay, you can go get this bundle, blah, blah, blah. There's only 2 left. When I knew they could go on the site and buy, 1,200 bundles or whatever. I mean, the other thing was, join my team. I only have 2 spots left. No, I didn't. The more people that signed up, the better it was. Now, mind you, I did not make a ton of money. In fact, I lost money on it, but I take responsibility because that was my choice. And the things that I did, I know better now, so I do better now. But I didn't know that the things that were being said that it was breaking the law and so forth, it was affecting my conscience. Like, I felt really bad. I know that there's FOMO out there, fear of missing out. And so if you created a urgency and you told people there was only 2, other people would want them, and everybody would want them because they didn't want to miss out. That's how they sucked you in as a representative. It's like every month they had this bundle and you had to buy it, because if you didn't buy it, how could you, show it off to your followers and get them to buy it? Well, you know who was making the money? The people at the top of the triangle. You know what I mean? Anyway, but the problem is that I didn't want to lie. Now, I had another YouTube channel. I had another profile on Facebook and all that other stuff. And I walked away from it. Like, I left. I had like almost 5,000 friends on Facebook. And I had like, I don't know how many followers. And then I had, I don't know how many on Instagram and blah, blah, blah. And I deleted my YouTube channel and so forth. Because I didn't want to be associated with that anymore. I did not want people to look up my name and see me as a liar that I realized myself to be. I didn't do it on purpose, in the sense that I wasn't trying to purposely do it. I thought I was doing a good thing. And unfortunately, it wasn't a good thing. And when I realized, I walked away from it. Changed my name, created a new profile and all that other stuff online, so that I could distance myself from the person I was, because I'm not her anymore. And so that is why when I see a lot of the MLM stuff, the people that call it MLMs, I'm like, yes, preach, tell them, tell everybody, because a lot of people don't know what they're doing, but a lot of people do. And in this case, the thing that really bothers me a lot about what happened with Michaela is not only was she deceptive with her millions of viewers, but now we've got all the OG beauty influencers coming out that have not had the greatest past with regards to truth telling and, if you know, you know, okay? And I can't believe that we're having to have this discussion. It seemed like they were like, I don't want to say canceled, because I'm tired of the whole canceled thing. People should be able to make mistakes and do better. I was that person. I know better, so I'm trying to do better. You know what I mean? I don't like the cancel thing. But at the same time, I don't want people to feel that it's okay to lie and cheat and steal and, whatever, for money or for whatever, okay? People need to realize that they carry a great deal of responsibility when you are doing something and you are reviewing a product, a service, a movie, or whatever. If you are doing it because the brand, the channel, the people, the author, whatever asked you to, you need to let your audience and your followers know, your subscribers, in my case, my crackerjacks, you need to let them know, hey, they reached out to me, they asked me if I would look at it, blah, 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 and I said yes. And here's my opinion. And the other thing is, you need to not be afraid to tell the truth. I would rather tell my 321 or 22, whatever it is, this week, followers, crackerjacks, that, hey, I tried this. I got this box with this beautiful jewelry. I like the box. I'm familiar with jewelry, and it's sturdy. It's this, it's that. And be honest. And then in the ones that are not even paid for, be honest about it, because I want my crackerjacks to know that when I turn on this channel and you're watching me, you are getting the truth. I don't want to have to sugarcoat stuff. I don't want to lie. I don't want to create false information or pretenses or hide things. I've been watching a lot of the drama channels and stuff like that talking about this, and they've been talking and they've been showing how things are deceptive and showing where the deception is. And it's funny because if you didn't know better, you would think that it wasn't happening. Things are buried in description boxes, or one of the things is that you're supposed to put hashtag ad, right? Or hashtag whatever. Anyway, and people are putting it tiny, tiny, almost in the same font as the color of their thumbnail, so you don't see it. Just different stuff like that. Very shady stuff. And I just think it's wrong. But why I wanted to bring it up is because, first of all, I have developed a great deal of respect for Raw Beauty Christie just in the last couple of, 4 or 5 days that I've been watching some of her videos, and especially with relation to this topic, because she is out there and she's telling the truth, and she's saying, you know what? Do what you need to do. Take everything with a grain of salt. Even her. Even me. Try it for yourself. She makes an example to the people that are saying it's only mascara, it's only makeup, right? Well, she says that when minimum wage is like $7. Okay, we're going to just throw it out there. And your mascara, this particular mascara, is like $14.99. That's over 2 hours of pay for someone to spend on an item thinking they're getting one thing when they're not. The other thing too is, and she makes great points, that's why I'm going to link the video, is that she says she doesn't want people to go out and buy it and not get the same response, the same results, and then wonder, what's wrong with me? Why am I not getting the results? What am I doing wrong? We have enough problems with mental illness and things going on in the world. We do not need other people to create self-esteem issues because they want to make a buck. Okay? My opinion. So, I know this video is probably all over the place. The main reason I wanted to get on here was because I've been watching this unfold. And I just, knowing the past with my MLM experience and how things can go so horribly wrong and cheat people out of money. They say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Sometimes that's the case. And sometimes the road to hell is paved with bad intentions. There are people that just want to get their money. Now, one of the things that they also say is that it's okay to have sponsors. Like, if I have something where I have a sponsor and I'm going to do a video and I say, hey, so-and-so asked me to review, they're paying for the items or whatever. And I said yes. And one of the reasons I say yes, because I really like yada, yada, yada. That's okay. There's no reason that you cannot know that it's sponsored. Do you stop buying Wheaties because Michael Jordan came out and he was on the box? And he said, hey, Wheaties are good? No. You bought them, you liked them, or you didn't like them, okay? Now, if Michael Jordan came out and said, okay, eat your Wheaties, guys, because if you don't, you can't win 3, basketball championships. But if you do eat your Wheaties, you're going to run out there. It's going to create speed, and it's going to create height, and it's going to make you play basketball better. That's not true. It's a commercial. It doesn't mean Wheaties is bad. It just means that you have to try for yourself, and he can't come out and make false claims about the Wheaties. So I just want people to be, given the information that they need, make your own choices. If I tell you I like something, we are different people. You may not like it. However, you may see the way it goes on. I may give you the information I have, and that may make you want to get it. Great. If you don't want to get it, great. But one of the things that she ends her video on is that people that are on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, they have their persona, who they are, okay? And you don't know them. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know you. But if you're going to make decisions based on a product or a purchase or whatever, you need to make an informed decision, not because I told you to buy it, but because you saw the way it looked on me, or you saw the way that I used it, and you trust my opinion, and so therefore you want to go out and try it. I never want anybody on my channel, none of my crackerjacks, to ever come back and say, I bought XYZ, you lied to me, it does not work this way. In fact, you said it was black when it's actually white, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that when you sign into my YouTube channel and you click on a video, you're going to get the truth. You're going to get my opinion based on how I really feel, not because somebody sent me a check. Okay? So I think that is going to be where I'm going to end it. Again, I will add the link to the video in the description box of this video. And, I hope that everyone out there is doing the best they can. And I hope that this video in some way helped you to not fall victim to deceptive marketing practices. Anyway, remember, Kiki loves you.